go.
Okay, so I was recently visiting my mom. She had knee surgery. And my sister used to have a 2-story, I don't know, 4-bedroom house. And
plus an office. It was a beast.
Yeah. And she wanted to be closer to my mom because my mom's getting up there. And she just had knee surgery, so she needs all the help she can get. So my sister was like, I can't wait to move into a smaller house, because she basically had a second floor that was just something she had to dust and heat and cool. She's like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
You know? And she's not Gen X, but you know, a lot of people in our age range are feeling the same way. It's like, okay, the kids are gone. They've graduated and moved on. We've got this big house that's got a lot of equity in it. And what are we going to do about that?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and it's becoming more and more of a conversation with our friends and family at our age. We're like, is everybody talking about this? The answer is yeah. That's why we're here for you today, because we're hoping that you kind of start to think like it's not just you.
Right. Well,
it's not just you.
And the whole idea of having less houses, there's less to take care of. So in that sense, you've got more time to just do whatever the heck you want. You know?
And, you know, if you want easy breezy, lemon squeezy, just kicking back on the porch, or if you want to be active and live in a community that's got, you know, golf cart accessibility, you know, and warm water beaches, Charleston might be the place for you, because it's definitely all of that is here and more. So, you know, that's kind of why we're doing this. By the way, if you are new here, I am Angel. This is Dan. We are Gen Xers.
Realtors
Yeah.
in Charleston.
Yeah, we are part of the Elevate team here at EXP, and we are helping our generation and others. We're not exclusive to just Gen X, although we kind of get our generation the best, but it's not the only people we want to help. Anyway, we're helping our generation move to the South, because honestly, we're at that cusp of retiring, getting ready to retire, retired from the first job or career, and now we've maybe got a few more years on the second one. So, you know, that's what that's what we do on this channel, is we kind of talk about like what our generation is kind of dealing with, and you know, I don't want to say walking through, because I say that a lot, but like what we're experiencing right now.
Well, and as you always say, nobody's retiring and moving north. So
not unless they have to.
They want the warm weather, and they want
people don't retire. People retire and move to the South.
Yes.
Here we are. Case in point.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
All right, so let's talk about why Charleston might be popping up for you as a place that might be where you want to land.
Well, the first thing is it's very veteran friendly, because we are a coastal area, and there happens to be a joint base in Charleston. So you've got the Air Force, the Marines, the Navy,
Coast Guard,
the Coast Guard, all in a small geographic area.
Yeah. So. And I mean, there's so many of our generation that have served, right? Like we're either, you know, it's
kids of, or we actually,
it's amazing how many of the people that I graduated with served, or like that we are the parents of. Both of my parents are veterans, his brother's a veteran. Like it's just kind of, I don't know. I mean, it seems to be real prevalent in our generation. Maybe now the millennials too, but for us, for sure. Yeah. Anyway, so like Dan said, it's very veteran friendly, and the cost of living is lower. Now, Dan, as you know, is the numbers guy. And praise the Lord for that. But
I mean, property taxes, you've seen videos where we've talked about that. They're significantly less. Utilities, significantly less. Car registration is less. There's so many, you know, if you're on a fixed income or you want to do more with the money that you have, don't spend it on silly stuff that's, you know, it's the same electricity in California or Texas or New Jersey as it is in South Carolina. It's just a lot cheaper.
Yeah. It's not regulated here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, and then the other thing is like a low maintenance neighborhood. So maybe you're like us, where we had, you know, a lot of house and we had a lot of things that we took care of in and around that house. It had, you know, extra shrubbery, and we had gardeners, and we had, you know, we just had a lot to take care of. Maybe you're like us where you're thinking, I would like to just lock and leave and go spend my disposable income, you know, driving up the coast or going to New York or going to Boston or going to Savannah. Because first of all, like he said, like it's not only is it veteran friendly, but we're like spitting distance to an airport. So doing all of that is silly and easy to do because it's like right in our backyard. But also like there's community after community after community that makes that possible. The HOAs take care of the front. There is not really anything in the back to take care of.
I mean, if you don't have a fenced in backyard, there's communities where they'll mow the whole thing. And if you're gone for months at a time, nobody's going to know unless you don't stop your newspaper. But who gets a newspaper anymore?
Yeah, it's on your phone. Yeah. Anyway, so if that is something you're looking for, you know, golf cart accessible, you know, our demographic, our age group, if you like fireworks, for crying out loud, they were doing fireworks the other night it's Halloween. It's the week of Halloween.
Every holiday, there's an excuse to blow off fireworks. It's not just the 4th of July.
And 4th of July went off around here. It was insane.
Yeah.
But like come midnight, whoop, they were done. It was.
I was asking her yesterday, we heard some fireworks. I said, is Fort Sumter back up and running? We might be being invaded.
Yeah, it was crazy. But anyway, if you like fireworks, if you obviously this is the South, it's very Second Amendment friendly. You know, veterans generally are very familiar with weaponry. Yeah. Anyway, so that is one of the multiple reasons why people are moving to the South. And like Dan said, like who retires and moves to the North? You retire and move to the South, for crying out loud. Yes, anyway. Yes. So again, if you are new here, I'm Angel. This is Dan. And one of the fun things that we do on all of our videos, whether it's a live stream or one of our recorded videos, is we do a Gen X fun fact. Because if you're Generation X, we have movie quotes. We probably have all the 80s playing on our Spotify. Yep. We've got, you know,
trivia.
Yeah, we know movie quotes from everything. So he brings a Gen X fun fact that I know nothing about, and he tries to stump me and you. I have no way to know if you get it before I do, but here we go. Gen X fun fact.
Okay,
let's
you ready?
Go, Dan. Yes.
It's the 1960s.
Oh, all right.
So it was before we were born, but still.
Okay.
And there was a guy that said, I want to come up with something, but I know boys don't play with dolls. So he coined the phrase. This is amazing because this is where the term comes from. The term action figure was first used.
Because he wanted boys to play with it and not girls?
Well,
we had Barbie. That's
the
probably
marketing.
Why.
They were like, no parent is going to buy their kid, their boy, a doll because they're going to get beat up or laughed at. And that's how things were. Sorry.
That's for sure. Yeah.
So they came up with the term action figure because then it would be like, well, of course a boy wants to play with an action figure. Who wouldn't?
Right.
So
G.I. Joe.
You are correct.
Oh,
that was awesome. That was awesome.
I didn't even like plan that. Yes. I just was like, that's the only one I know.
I don't tell her beforehand.
Did you get it? Because I didn't even know I got it, and I got it. Yes.
So there was a guy, Sam Weston.
All right.
And back in 1963, beginning of 64, he pitched the idea of having military-based action figures for boys. So they had a action figure for every branch of the military.
Yes. My uncles had them, and I was, you're right, not allowed to touch them or play with them.
And February 1st is G.I. Joe Day because that's when it was launched in February 1st of 1964.
I had no idea there was such a thing.
Yep. So, and then the guy, Sam Weston, that came up with the idea and pitched it to Hasbro, they paid him $100,000 for the licensing. And you might be saying to yourself, well, he got robbed. But what you have to keep in mind is $100,000 back in 1964 was equivalent to like $1 million as of today's money. So this guy, just for having an idea,
That's awesome.
earned himself $1 million.
That's so cool. I had no idea.
So if you hear the word action figure, thanks, G.I. Joe.
That's awesome.
And since we're focusing on veterans moving to the Charleston area, that's why I picked that one. So
yeah, and if you Dan is going to be getting, what is it called? Veteran. What is it called?
yeah, veteran certified.
Yeah, he's going to be getting veteran certified
For people relocating.
Yes, in California, I helped and loved helping several veterans, because having not served, that's like the least I can do. And buying a house when you're a veteran, whether you did it 5 minutes ago, where you are watching this from, or whether you're going to use your VA loan again, it's a beautiful loan. Good gravy. No down payment, no PMI. Your credit can be chunky. I mean, it's just the best. It's the best loan. For whatever reason, back in the day, I don't know why they got a bad rap. I have yet to figure out why. Maybe because the appraisals, they don't want to be putting you in like
they're a little,
Section 8 housing.
A little stickier on the quality of the house, but that's good.
But we thought, boy, that would, I'm probate certified, and him getting, what is it called? Veteran certified? No. What is it called?
VA relocation certified.
That's what it's called. He's doing that. So that way we can serve our community, our people best.
Yep.
So anyway, I'm sorry, checking my notes. La, la, la. Here in the Charleston area, there's, if you don't want that community where you're, in a 55 plus or in something that's golf cartable or whatever, but you do want something that's like more relaxed, we can help you find that too.
Yep.
And that's the beautiful thing about, like our generation is like some of us are like, I'm not we're all still looking out at like 25. Like we're not anywhere close to, slowing down. But some of us are like, no, I don't, I've already worked 35 years.
I want my friends brought to me. I don't want to have to go look for them.
Yeah. But in that same vein, like you start to realize, like, do I want to be doing this for another 35 years? So maybe the house you're in, again, wherever you're watching this from, might not be serving you. It might be like what we experienced, like it's a lot of house.
If it's an older home, it's probably less energy efficient, and maybe you're having to do a lot of repairs here and there.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I don't want it.
More than like a coat of paint, where you're like, I guess we're going to have to redo that bathroom. There's $22,000. Do you really want to do that?
Yeah.
Depending on how big the bathroom is.
Right.
But anyway, so our generation and our clients, we would love to be the ones that you choose. Like we've said, we are realtors here in the Charleston area, and we can help you find whether you want something on the water, you have a boat, you have that kind of a hobby, maybe you golf.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, there's golf courses galore out here.
Oh my gosh. And whatever your vibe is, we can help you, and we would love to be the ones that you choose.
Or if you want a cool part-time job, some people relocate here,
our neighbors,
and they do the job of their dreams, where they're like, I'm doing tours down in Charleston. Or I work at a golf course and I get to play for free whenever I want.
That was our dog. I didn't know what that was.
Wow.
I didn't know what that was.
Bless you.
Oh yeah, our dog sneezed.
Wow.
Yeah, that's one of our neighbors. He was like, I've already done the corporate 9 to 5. He works at a golf course, and he don't care. He's making like $15 an hour, and he gets, like he said,
but he doesn't need the money.
Yeah, it's not part of his monthly budget. But if you are interested in downloading our we have a relocation guide that you can download. It's in the description below. If you're listening to this on the podcast, same thing. And you can get access to like our tips to help you download, to help you downsize, help you download.
You can download.
Yeah. So everything you need is clicked in the description below, whether you're listening or watching. Yeah.
So I mean, to kind of wrap things up, is the takeaway is you can have less house and more life. Have less bills to pay, less upkeep, less space to worry about.
And you can be a tourist in your own hometown. Like that's the fun thing is, we are, when people come to visit us, we get to go be tourists again in our backyard. Like some of them want to go near and far. Some of them want to just go, they want to do all the touristy things in Charleston. And we're like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
like whether you like food trucks or fancy fine dining, all of it is here. So it's a fun thing that you get to do when you're living here, is when you have friends and family come visit. You are like, what are we doing this time? Because every visitor has a different, preference.
Mhm.
It's fun. Yeah. So can't recommend that enough. But yeah, like Dan said, less house, more life. That's a beautiful way to put it. Good job, Dan.
Oh, thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
And, leave us a comment down below, or if you're listening to this on the podcast, comment more life. If you've gotten this far,
if you get it,
yeah,
we're talking about.
If you understand what we're talking about. And we would love to be your friends in real life after you move here, because there's no shortage of that. And we all need community.
Yes. And we are Gen X Realtors in Charleston. Our phone number is 843-900-6869. And we can't wait to help you. I mean, you're going to move to a place that you go on vacation, and that's where you live. It's crazy.
Yeah. And it's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest.
Yep.
Anyway, we'll see you next Tuesday at 5. We'll be talking about a different subject, but if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, always feel free. Our contact information, in addition to the phone number that Dan just gave you, if you want to book a call with us, everything is down below.
Or any live episodes you want to see.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot a comment. Let us know what we can cover for you.
Yeah. Well done. Peace.
Bye.